BC's lowest paid workers are getting a 6.9% raise this year. On Wednesday, the province announced the minimum wage is going up from $15.65 an hour to $16.75.
This increase is necessary for low-income earners to keep up with rising costs.
The pay bump, which goes into effect June 1st, is tied to the province's 2022 average annual inflation rate. Last year's minimum wage increase of 2.8% was the first tied to inflation.
Tying the minimum wage to inflation is the right thing to do, because when times are tough, we cannot leave our lowest paid workers behind.
It's good news for those workers who depend on it. And there are thousands of workers across the province who are working, and they're working really, really hard to make ends meet, and have been counting on this pay rise.
Anastasia French says the increase means full-time workers will get over $2,000 more in a year.
Is it life-changing? Probably not. It probably won't mean that they're earning enough that they can actually afford to move out of their basement apartment that's got mold in it. But it might take a little bit of the pressure off every time they go to the grocery store.
Business groups had lobbied the provincial government to cap the increase at about 3%, arguing one tied to inflation would hurt small and medium businesses.
Businesses are exhausted in the face of ongoing increasing taxes, increased fees, other challenges in our economy related to supply chain challenges, labor challenges.
When the Manitoba government announced its increase to inflation, they coupled that with some sort of cost offsetting wage subsidy for small businesses. So that's really what business owners were looking for.
The province says it has provided relief to businesses through supports, suggesting more are on the way. French says while this bump is a good step, it still isn't a living wage.
There's still a $7 an hour gap between what the minimum wage is, which is the legal minimum you need to be able to pay your staff, and actually what you need to be able to survive.
In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.